Okay, today I'm going to show you how to change the wheel hub bearing assembly on a 2005 Honda Civic EX. Okay, first off you need the car on jack stands. I have it jacked up right now. Gonna put the stand. Okay, you're gonna want to take the tire off. Once you've taken the tire off and released the parking brake, what you want to do is get started on this dust cover right here. To get this dust cover off, what you want to do is get a standard flathead and then put it between these grooves right here in the dust cap. And what you want to do is kind of give a few bangs on each side, then after it should come off pretty easy. Unless yours is like packed with dirt. Doesn't want to come off like this one. But it's coming along. Okay, for this big axle nut right here, what you're going to want is a big 32 millimeter. It could be a deep socket, shallow socket, whatever you want. And a big breaker bar, because this thing's, it has to be torqued on pretty hard. But right here, it's like a little groove. You kind of have to like move it up so you could actually get the axle nut off. They put that groove there, I heard, to keep it from falling off when driving. So the little grooves moved up. What you want to do, get probably the biggest breaker bar you have, because this thing should be on there pretty tight. Break it loose. Then, once it's broken, you can pretty much take it off by hand. And you can see there's some blue Loctite on it. Okay, after that axle nut's off, you could just like slide the drum off, and with this the hub stayed in the drum, so in some cases the hub will be stuck to the drum brake, so like in this case. So what I did was I put a soft towel so it won't be so loud, soft towel over it, and then you just kind of hammer in all the studs and it'll eventually just come apart like that.
Okay.
So lightly put a little layer of anti-seize around these metal parts on the back of the wheel hub assembly, all around it. So next time, if you ever need to take it off for some reason, it'll come off and won't like rust up and everything, because that's usually a problem. And anti-seize should stop it from doing that. Okay, so after you put the anti-seize on, what you want to do is put this back on. Sometimes it'll be hard to slide on, don't like worry. You can grab the backing plate right here and kind of press it in. And then yeah, it should just go right on. So you got that done. After you do that, what you want to do is get the drum and seat it back on like that. So you got that done. Hand tight your axle nut back on. So yeah, you hand tight it back on, and then the torque specs say for this car you want to have it at 134 foot-pounds. So that's why I'm gonna put it at. You want to get your torque wrench to do this. So 135. You can stop. Okay, it's on. So this is a ratcheting torque wrench, which is pretty cool. So I have it set to 135 foot-pounds, and then yeah, you'll be on your way. With this torque wrench, it won't let you go any further once you hit the torque spec. Yeah, you hear that click? That's the torque wrench telling me that it's done. So this little groove right here that's on the axle nut, what you want to do is push it back in. So what I do is I put my flathead right there, and this little groove right on the axle nut, and then I kind of hammer it back in. Sometimes it can be a pain, but it should go right back in there. So after you have your new wheel bearing on, you can most likely see a difference. See, with this, it's like spinning freely, but with your old one, it probably wasn't. It's probably hard at some points. Then, yeah. So you should be good after this. Just put your tire back on, torque the lugs right, and then you'll be on your way. I got the tire back on, and as you can see, it moves freely by itself. Before, with this old wheel bearing, it wasn't moving freely. So, sorry if this video wasn't the best. It's my first one, but I'll have more to come.